Hey guys, welcome back to The Big Build. Today we're going to be watching our GWR/BR 4200 little tank engine do its duties, starting it here in Evesham. He'll be driving various cargoes all the way across to the other side of the map back into the main city freight station. Now there are going to be two versions of this video, a cut down one where you see the highlights and the full unedited glorious one, so whichever one you're watching I hope you enjoy. Now hopefully he's got all his coal and his water all ready and he's all ready to go. Currently the time is 7 o'clock I believe. It's quite a nice morning, not too misty. I say that, but in the distance it's fairly misty at this time. But I'm sure that will clear up. Here's an EPB 415/6 motor car in the BR Southern Region Green. It was built between 1960 and 63 at Eastleigh for South Eastern and South Western divisions. Must be just cutting through. Now we're heading towards Milltown, where the back four vans, the back four carriages here, will be leaving us. Oh, opposite, what we got? We got a Thompson L1. Now this was built between 48 and 50 at Darlington Works, but also built at Doncaster. A few. It's a GWR 7200 class with some Mark 1 Royal Mail carriages. Now the 7200s were built in rebuilt from the 4200 and the 5205 with extended coal capacity to make them, so they could run longer. Now Milltown's famous for its narrow gauge engines. There's lines pretty much everywhere. And there are, of course, episodes covering this little town, if you'd like to go and find them. There's a very short man on the platform there. Must be quite difficult for him to walk being that short. Maybe he's on his knees. Oh, one of the Little narrow gauge to the right there. Couple of tank engines. Ooh, what we got here? It's a Manor 7800 class with well, various goods. It was built between 38 and 39. At Swindon were drawn around 63 to 65. There were lighter small versions of the Grange class. Oh, we see something in the background. Not sure what that is. I think it's a class 123. Multiple car unit built in 63 at Swindon. We've drawn around 1984 to 87. 4 car units mostly, although we're not using it like that. Yeah, I think that's right. Ooh. That is a BR Class 21. Diesel electric, built in Glasgow in 58 to 60. 38 with withdrawn in 1968 and the rest converted to the Class 29. I was going to say 39. And this train in our way is a Duchess Class Blue. Class Blue? Yeah, so it's blue. Built in 1938 and, well, between 1938 and 48 for the LMS. They steamed on, yes, I wrote that, steamed on until 63-64. Now, we're going to be crossing over to the other line now. Then into the goods yard. Now this is where we leave this consist. So those guys there, those two there, and the other one walking up and down to go and unload them. I don't think he's very good at driving that forklift, is he? Very different from the main line. Ooh, sounds like other stuff's leaving. It's a very busy station, this one. Very busy. Now our engine has to run around so we can get to the front of our consist here. Now just to our left, I'm passing this right now, that's a class 117. It's built between 59 and 61 for the in Derby for the West region there, British Rail Brist region. They were in use up to 2000, with one unit even being used up to 2015. As you can see, Newtown's pretty big. Another multi-unit going. I think that's the class 123 again. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is. Oh, another engine's going. I think we're stuck at signals there. Maybe they're waiting for something else, who knows? Oh, something else coming in? And the sunshine, doesn't it feel very, very different? One moment within this very large urban area, now in the countryside. So imagine it's just over that hill, that town. And in the distance you can see our first station on the branch line. There's a lot of people here, considering this station is quite literally in the middle of nowhere. And then that noise. Now that is a BRL bus. Now I'm going to butcher this. It's built by Wagen and Maschenbau, a German company, in 1958, and was similar to the Udington rail bus used in Germany. They were based around Cambridge and were withdrawn in 66 to 67. Yeah, I know, I butchered that word, didn't I? Oh, let's hope we're going to see a plane. To our right is Milton Airport, and there are planes going in and out there all the time. Completely down to luck. Oh, there's one. Really didn't expect that. That's great. Like it. Coming in for the airport. And that motor actually goes to the airport. Oh, you could just see the plane landing there as well. Now our next station is Milton Central. So cool because it's not central. We have to go and collect those cows on the platforms left there. They need to be loaded on and off we go. You know, we can pick those up as well. Come on, hurry up, you've got to load those cows. Otherwise they're not going anywhere. Oh, the farmer watching his cows go. Actually, the first one's still empty. No, we didn't have enough. So that's a rather abnormal consist now with the passenger unit in the middle. Well, it gets left there. Now the 5500, which we did see or going to see, which I'm pretty sure we're going to see in a moment. Now there's not much information anywhere on that one. There's lots of information on the 56, but not the 55. So I do know there's one in South Devon Railway. Now it's visually similar to the 56. It's the Preserve 5526 in Devon, was built in Swindon 28 and withdrawn in 62. Yeah, I think that's this one, isn't it? So I suspect the rest of them were probably around the same sort of time. Right, so we're heading towards the freight station part here, the freight platform really. So the end freight carriages will be left here. And that little engines are BR 1400. No, it's not. Yes, it is a BR 1400 class. It's waiting to take the passenger carriage back down the branch line again. the signal's got to go, that's it. Now it will stop in a rather odd place, but it has to let those the M wagons off. So these M wagons now let go. Now we'll take the passenger carriage over to the island platform there, and then that will be let go. And a little 1400 will be taking it back down the branch line, hopefully, maybe. Right, we just saw, what do we see? Gresley P2 on the left and an A4 in green on the right. So that's the A4. So the Gresley P2 was built in 34 for LNER and had a number of issues. So in 1942 was rebuilt as the A2 Pacifics. Right, we're now waiting for a number of engines because we have to get onto the far left hand line. Right, we should be let go in a second. Right, so we now drive a little way on the main line, not too far luckily. We say our goodbyes to Neath Castle. Those cows must be having the ride of their life. Little do they know they're heading to the slaughterhouse. So we're now passing a BR2251. That was built between 930 and 948 for freight at Swindon, and then withdrawn between 58 and 65. Oh, something else in the background on the main line as well. Now this little branch takes us all the way back to the city. So this is a class 122 DMU. They were built in Gloucester in 1958 and lasted up to 95. They can be found mostly around London, and some were even used in Scotland. say goodbye to the countryside because we're going through a tunnel. When we get to the other side, we're going to be in the main city. Just the outskirts. I wonder why we're stopping. We don't normally stop here. Let's hope he doesn't stop. Oh, he's seen a copper. Doesn't go speeding now, does he? Oh, we've got something putting on the main line. That's good. Always nice to have other stuff coming through. I think we might have seen that engine earlier, actually. Let's go around the main line way. Well guys, that was a bit of a dodgy ending, but it is an ending at least. So our plucky GWR BR4200 has done his final job. The driver gets to go home. Well, he has to drive all back to Evesham again to get home, but you know. But for us, that is it. I would like to thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Press that ding dong bell button, you know what it does. See you next time, guys. Bye-zy bye.